Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, sexy voice.
It's it still feels quite early, even though it's actually 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's not. Is that because you're on holiday or because you've had a big
night.
Yes.
6 of one and half a dozen of another.
I guess they're related, aren't they?
They are. We went to celebrate a friend's new home. Our friend Marta has just bought a place in Rossio, and we were welcoming her into her new home.
It's Rossio?
Rossio. R-O-S-S-I-O. Rossio.
Rossio. Wow.
Rossio.
Is that a suburb of Lisbon? An area?
It's an area rather than a suburb. It's actually quite central. It's right in the middle, really.
Right. Yeah, I forget that suburbs are really they're sort of surrounding, aren't they? The periphery of a city. Yes.
If you want the word to describe the area, the word is freguesia.
Right. I don't understand. That's the word to describe an inner city
area. Oh yeah. So it's like it's the equivalent, I guess, in the UK of a parish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they still use the word for parishes? I know they do in country towns here, but do they still do that for sort of city?
I don't think they do in cities, but I mean, I just got a message from Delanda, who is Marta's partner, who we saw last night, and we were talking about the best pastéis de nata. And she came across a place in Hackney that claims to have the world's best pastéis de nata, and she said, "You're going to have to go and check to see if this is a true story." But that made me think.
Hang on, she hasn't tried them from the place in Hackney.
Funnily enough, somebody who lives in Lisbon hasn't gone all the way to Hackney to try a pastel de nata.
Right, but
strange.
It's interesting that he'd heard about them.
She had heard about them, but Hackney. What? How would you describe that? That's not a town in London, is it? It's an area. So what is it?
It's an area.
Yeah, what do we use to describe
that word? I
think
think of it as I would say a suburb, but it's definitely not a suburb.
It's not a suburb because it's suburban would mean outside of, wouldn't it? Yeah. So
a quarter.
What is the word? A quarter. It's weird, that word quarter, isn't it? When you've got more than four
quarter,
of them.
Yeah.
I always find that odd.
But they do that. It's definitely in Italian. It's quartiere. Is the It's like, I guess you'd say an inner city suburb.
Okay, so there you go. Inner city.
Doesn't quite.
Yeah.
Maybe one of our 7 listeners could write in and let us know.
Maybe they
put us out of our misery and put everyone out of our misery or their misery.
Please, yes. Tell me, what's quarter or parish or area or quarter? I've said quarter once already. Do you live in Sassari?
So you would just say centro. You'd say the centre.
Oh, so you just live in the centre. Okay.
But there's also centro storico, which is the historical centre, which we do not live in.
Oh, so this is very interesting. Lisbon is split up into 5 chunks, and each of those chunks has
chunks. Maybe chunks is the word we're looking for. I think that might be it. Whoever was going to write in, don't worry about it. We've got it. This is a podcast in which 2 friends talk about the pleasures, absurdities, and imperfections of being human. I'm Simon Ellis.
And I'm Lee Miller. Welcome to Midlifing.
It's a good job that we are not filming this podcast, because today is the naked podcast.
Wow, is it that hot?
Oh my God, it is not dipped below 38 since we got here. It is warm.
Yeah, that's and
I really like
your
it.
place stay a bit cool? Do you get a bit of breeze through that those big windows? And
we do get a breeze if if there is a breeze, we get it, but it's been very still and very hot.
I don't think of Bob as a hot weather kind of gal.
Interesting. She's very she can manage temperature probably better than I can. She's really quite good at warm. Probably I think she likes the cold, as in she likes snow and she likes being all bundled up, but she doesn't like to be cold. So if you were to ask, would you rather be too hot or too cold, she will opt for too hot.
Right.
I might opt for being too cold.
Oh, I would definitely not. I would definitely prefer to be too hot.
Oh, I see. I don't know. I'm only saying
too
that
cold,
because
too cold it just makes me think I'm going to die. I know I am.
Well, yeah, if you sit outside. I was just thinking that when it's too cold, I can at least put one of my lovely coats on.
Yes,
So
and
that's
now
really-
you've got nothing to go. You've got nothing left to get out of now, do you?
No.
Do you carry around a little USB, a little battery-powered fan that people do on the tube here in London?
I don't carry one around. I have one by my bed, which I will occasionally rock out
During the
and
night?
No, I've got a fan on during the night. I've got a big fan on during the night. I will use it for maybe if I'm wandering around, or if I know that I'm going to a restaurant with that's hot. I'll take that with me, and just because it bends and you can prop it up on the table. But mostly, I carry around a proper old school thwart fan. You know, the one that goes when you get it out. I've got multiples of them.
The woman I went to London yesterday for the day, and the woman across the seat from me on the way back, which was a sort of latest train back out of London, she had a little. That's the first thing she did was she went, and it was a Wimbledon fan.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
Go. Listen to that and shut it.
Oh, hang about. There we go. Shut it.
One more time, just for those people who missed it the first time.
That was opening, closing, and this is me wafting, opening and wafting. Oh, that's nice.
That's totally. This is podcasting gold, Lee Miller. Listen,
where are we? We are probably 9 minutes in, and all we've worked out is that I stayed up too late and probably drank too much, and definitely ate too many pastéis de nata, because it was as well as a housewarming, it was a celebration of Bob and my collective birthdays.
Oh.
We haven't seen our friends since.
Do they have the candles?
They had candles in the middle of the pastéis de nata.
Pastéis is the plural, is it?
Pastéis is the plural, yeah. Pastel singular. And depending where you are, some people just refer to them as natas.
Oh. Does that
doesn't happen so much?
What does it? Does nata? What does it mean?
It means cream, which is funny because there's no cream in a pastel de nata.
Well, there is. It's a custard, isn't it? That's cooked.
Yeah, but it's not made with cream. It's made with milk and egg.
Right.
Like
a custard,
it's not
like a custard is.
Yeah. It is indeed a custard.
So it's basically a cream pie. Nice. So pasta. Oh no, pasta would be. We just say that's in Italian. That pasta is like basically anything that's like a. I don't know how do you. What
pastel here would mean pastry.
Pastry, thank you.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, Yep. So cream pastry.
Cream pastry, exactly. Not to be confused with the pastry cream that you would have, or cream pastry, like one of those cream puff things in the UK, which are full of actual cream.
Yes, there's
I find them a bit cloying.
Very famous Roman sweet, which is called maritozzo. And
what a beautiful word. Say that for me again, please.
Maritozzo. And
maritozzo.
It's basically a brioche bun.
Yeah.
Brioche-esque bun.
Uh-huh.
And cut open and then filled with cream and smoothed off, so the cream looks like it's sort of like a kind of white wedge in the bun, and then covered in icing sugar. And there's nothing very special about that except, wowza. I've only ever had little half ones because the big ones are pretty like...
Yeah.
It's definitely worth going to Rome and having a maritozzo.
I'm putting it on my list, although I've also been told I need to go to Prague to look at the subway tiles, which
Oh,
They do look very
I think you
fabulous
could go on
and
the
friendly.
way. I think you could just take a train through Rome and then up around the corner to
Oh,
the
okay.
Czech Republic.
Oh, that's my afternoon's job. It's not actually. My afternoon's job is probably going to the cinema because
Oh, it's cool in there.
Well, no, it's because the cinema's so cheap in Lisbon. It's like £5 to go and see a film, as opposed to like 20 quid in the UK.
What are you going to go and see?
Yeah, I don't care. It's £5, whatever.
Yeah. Listen, I've got something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, okay. That sounded serious.
No, it's not at all.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it's very
Talk away.
unserious. Yeah, so in when I was in aforementioned Rome,
Mm-hmm.
the place I was staying at, the person who owned and lived in the place was one of those people that kept everything wrapped in plastic.
As in their furniture?
Yes, and
Okay.
kind of everything. Like
Right.
like the TV still had the plastic covering, like a massive TV, and it still had all the plastic covering sticky bits that you normally sort of supposed to pull off.
Yeah.
And I was hoping you might help me make sense of that. Because all I could think of was, wow, we're strange creatures.
Yeah.
So that's for another life, or is that to make sure that they last longer, or to help me out? Help me, Lee. Help me, Lee. You're my only. Help me, Lee Miller. You're my only. Help me, Lee Miller. You're my only. Help me, Lee Miller.
Oh, hang about. 3PO, can you remove the restraining belt off this R2 unit? Because I think that will help us get the message.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, she's gone. Play that again, R2. There's a particular kind of geekery happening here. Okay, right.
I should have said help me, Lee David Miller. That would have been much better, much in terms of the number of syllables. It would have been closer. Oh, I missed the chance.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Lee David Miller. Yeah, it works.
Spot on, right? Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if I can help you because
We might not be able to spin this out for 20 minutes, but I just want to.
I don't know. I don't know. We've got 14 minutes out of pastries.
Fucking strange, Lee. We are strange.
We are strange. I think there are also people in the world who, and I don't understand this, save things for best.
Yes, like you mean like plates and cutlery and
Plates, cutlery, clothes, all sorts of things that they save for best.
But you are people. You are people who put your Le Creuset pots in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I am.
You're the opposite of someone who saves.
Yeah. Oh, I am so not a person who saves things for best, because things, if they're well made, are designed to be used and used and used and used and used. And if a Le Creuset loses some of its enamel, guess what? You can take it back to the shop and they'll re-enamel it for you. Things can be repaired. I got a very beautiful lamb's wool coat, and within 15 minutes of it arriving in the house, I was walking the dog in it. And it's not a coat that was made for walking the dog. It's a coat that's made for best. It doesn't quite compute to me. Possibly because I don't have a life that has best.
Yeah, so you're not buying it for some version of yourself.
I don't go to the opera. I also don't have those kinds of... I don't have those kinds of meetings where I would ever be expected to dress up. I think once a year I am required to wear a suit. And even then it's a pretty soft requirement, and it's for graduation. And more often than not, I'm the only one who's fully suited because everybody else has gone, oh, it's too hot and I've got my robes on, who can see it? But I like the ceremony of it. So the idea of leaving stickies on your television or covering your sofa in plastic just doesn't make sense to me. If your sofa gets dirty, have it cleaned or you get it recovered. Yeah, I can't make it make sense, Simon.
So do you think it's to you think it's saving money because it's diminishing the chances that it will get marked so that you then don't have to get it cleaned or repaired? Or
I think there is a chance of that. So you know that there's a thing called an antimacassar.
Go on.
It's a piece of fabric that goes on the back of a sofa, and it was invented when men's hair products were very, very oily.
Oh, like pomade kind of...
Yes, exactly. Yeah, the Brill creams of the world, but even pre-Brill cream. Antimacassar has been around for a long time. They don't exist in people's houses anymore, which I think is a shame, because that feels to me to be a practical and decorative way of dealing with...
protecting.
Yeah. So we have a very nice sofa here in our flat, and it's cream.
I've slept on it. Oh, maybe that's not the one I slept on. Maybe it's a different one.
You have slept on a cream sofa, but that's our other cream sofa. We have two.
Right.
We've rearranged, but we've got a very nice one, and it's a cotton and linen cover. But it's designed to be taken off and thrown in the wash. So it's like, whatever. If it gets stained, it will get washed. It's fine. And I think there's a utilitarian approach to fabrics now.
Which there wasn't.
I don't want to be mean to people who have their sofas covered in plastic, but I just think about comfort.
I'm not trying to be... Yeah, same here. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to understand something. I think when you say about best clothes, the thing, I'm actually recording this in the bedroom, and what I do is I open the wardrobe. We've got built-in wardrobes here. And, this place that I rent, there are built-in wardrobes in the bedroom, and I have the doors open, and here comes, the door is opening, and... Lil is blowing kisses at you, Lee Miller. Or maybe it was me. I can't tell. She's just shrugging. She's shrugging. Maybe it was her. Maybe it was me.
I like the broad spectrum kiss blow.
The broad spectrum kiss blow.
Yeah. They land where they land.
Factor 50 kiss blowing. So I'm looking at the door, and I open the doors for sound reasons, for good sound reasons. And does that make sense to you? Yeah. So rather than hard surfaces there.
Yeah.
But when what I can see is my clothes, the clothes that I have hung up, which is there aren't a lot. Let me just wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. which they take up half of one of the wardrobes.
That's hilarious. You've got 13 things hung up. Okay.
Yep.
If I turn around, so I'm in our spare room, which is really effectively our dressing room, and honestly, I've probably got about
100.
Well, I was going to say I've probably got easily 50 pieces hanging up in my second home.
Yeah, I didn't call these pieces too, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry. I like clothes. I can't apologise.
Yeah, I think regular listeners have figured out that you like clothes. That's But anyway, when I'm looking at these 13 or 14 pieces, I think there are 2 or 3 things there that I think of as being for best.
Okay.
But there's nothing about them. I mean, there's a couple of suits. There's an old woolen suit of my grandfather's, and there's a linen suit, which I wear quite often. When I say quite often, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. But, which is, that's fair enough. They're not for best. They're just more like, there's just not that many opportunities for me to wear a suit, frankly, as you've just described. But there are definitely other things there. A very nice Oliver Spencer jacket, which I just have not worn often enough. I mean, it's beautiful. And there's something I think I'm keeping that for something else. So I guess my saying this is I think I can empathize with the idea of saving something. Even though I don't like that. I think it's totally unnecessary with my clothes. Totally unnecessary. Anyway, so yeah, anyway, this is not, but it is strange, isn't it? I think, and maybe, this guy there in Rome I reckon he was probably 40, maybe late 30s, maybe early 40s, and I just have a feeling that
was not the age bracket I was expecting.
What were you expecting? Older?
I was expecting somebody in their 80s.
No. That's why I couldn't quite square the circle. Because I have a feeling that the idea, I don't know. I think I'm caring less as I'm getting older, which maybe is the opposite of what you were just implying then, that people get a bit more fussy and a bit more anxious about things as they get older.
No, I don't actually think it's that. It wasn't that people get more fussy or more anxious as they get older. It's more about the idea that is about a lack of being so dyed-in-the-wool consumerist where you just, throw it in the bin, get a new one.
You've sort of hit on something there which I think which troubles this conversation, or troubles my thinking about it, which is about kind of sort of a consumerist kind of, because, so from that perspective, I really like the idea of taking good care of things. Taking care,
yes.
Right? So taking care while using them seems to me like the sweet spot here. Yeah. That there's if you're just not using them because you're worried about them, then that seems mad. That does seem mad to me. But then if you're just totally kind of like, whatever, I'm just going to, that's the other end of that particular spectrum. And that makes me feel equally uneasy, I think.
Mm. Well, it doesn't make me feel uneasy if people use things into the ground, as long as they're using things into the ground and then exploring the idea of repair. I do not like throwing away. That makes me so sad. So sad. Yeah.
I've got several pairs of tracksuit pants, which are basically ships of Theseus. They've been repaired so often.
Yes, you said. I love that about you.
Yeah, I've got a couple of shirts where I just... Yes, I know. I did. I bought, as you know, I bought a new shirt, a button-down shirt.
I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, and I've worn it. And not only did I wear it, I wore it eating a hot dog with tomato sauce. Which I thought was like a risky maneuver, and I didn't put a plastic shell over me before I ate the hot dog with tomato sauce.
Do I need to give you some tips on how to get tomato sauce out of fabric, or are you okay?
I know there's no tomato sauce on it. What I did was I basically I leaned over a long way. I kept the it wasn't really a hot dog, it was a piece of sourdough bread, very nice, with a sausage and some tomato sauce. So it was like an open sausage. Open sandwich and open sausage. I love an open sausage. How about you?
It's so hot in this flat, I am absolutely rocking an open sausage right now. So.
Are you really completely naked, Lee Miller? You've got some boxers on, haven't you?
What would make you feel less appalled?
I think I'm just going to imagine you in your boxers. They're going to be pale blue boxers. That's what I'm imagining you in. My niece Ruby works for a French famous perfumey thing, cosmetics company.
Estee Lauder. That's actually American, I think.
No, there's another one.
Lancome.
No, it's much more common than that.
More common than Lancome? Lancome's pretty common. Garnier.
No, much more common than that.
Garnier.
No,
more common than Garnier? I don't know. These are all things available in Superdrug. None of this feels like it's particularly...
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Estee Lauder. Fucking hell, I'm so useless. This is embarrassing. Now you have to cut this bit out because I'm.
No, I think this is just where we say, okay, bye.
See ya.